Hey everyone, Dr. Clark here on The Place for Answers. I'm excited today to share with you someone who was at the brink of suicide, but who is now climbing out of the depths of depression thanks to the work that we've been able to do with her. Her name is Karen. It's not her real name. And when I first saw her a few months ago, she was in the deepest, darkest depression I've seen anyone had in a long time. She was extremely emotional. And according to Karen, this is something that had been very normal for her for many years. She was having a really hard time getting out of bed, extremely unmotivated, as you would be if you were suffering major depression. And she didn't really have the kind of, bipolar type of depression. She pretty much always was low and would kind of come back up to baseline, which was low anyway, and would just kind of sink down to these dark moods for weeks on end. And thankfully, I'm glad to say that she's not having those anymore. Our metabolic and brain-based approach for her type of problem has yielded some fantastic rewards for her. And I'm not going to steal her thunder. She does a much better job than I do of sharing her story. So I want you to just pay close attention to what she looked like at the beginning of our time together and what she looked like just a few days ago. In fact, you know what? If you'll just kind of rotate your whole body this way into the light, kind of just turn
Go into the body?
Yeah, there you go. All right, good. Fantastic. Now, progress you think you've made and all that type of stuff, so just go for it.
Well, it's like getting further out of the depression. As things are smoothing out, it's also coming out of the deep darks.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not as negative, I guess would be a good word.
Excellent.
Not as negative feeling or as reactive to things.
Okay.
I'm doing art again.
That's a better thing too, right?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of better thing. When you don't feel like drawing and producing stuff, then that's pretty bad for an artist. But
feeling like it is better. Well, tell me, you said you don't have to mention her name, but you said someone had made a comment about something you were wearing, and then you had what kind of a response to it?
For a few minutes there, really heavy, dark anger, but it went away. It was like, I'm not going to do with this.
So rather than descending down into a...
Yeah, I didn't spiral down. It was, most often I would get angry, and I would just kind of... It wasn't like the anger was still there, but it was like it would trigger darker and darker and darker feelings until I was just buried. Okay. But now it's like, okay, she was being super rude, and just forget that. Right, and you move on. And move on, is right.
So like overall, like if you had to say... percentage-wise, how much better you feel or how much improvement you think you've had since, we first saw you?
The very beginning?
Yeah, what would you say?
Wow. About 500%.
About 500%. Because I'm going to show the camera, because we were not here. We were like way down here. So 500% puts us back.
Here.
we were down there. Okay. Excellent.
I was 1/2 second from suicide. That's how close I was.
I don't like to hear that, but I'm glad you're not there anymore.
No. Now things are like
good,
like life. Just it's living.
That's good. Good stuff.